Nice. From the garden. Man, some of those bad boys got some heat to them. Man, I've had a couple of them were just like pickles, and a few of them have been like, holy crap, what's going on here? Got some heat rolling with them bad boys. But our pygmy pumpkins are still being pygmy pumpkins. Peppers are doing well. Tomatoes are still producing. Cucumbers are like I don't know, man. It's like they got Down syndrome or something, because they just kind of not how they're supposed to be. Well, as compared to what you expect a cucumber to be. But anyway, so I've actually engaged in a project with a client, so I won't be getting outside as frequently as I had been. But nonetheless, I still get outside, got things going on that never end. And I'm gonna tidy some of this up, because we won't be back for another probably a couple, 3 weeks to finish all this concreting. So I'm just gonna get some of this stone tossed back out here for the time being. And man, I can't wait to get this rolling, because I really want to start working on my Torino, and I want to get that going as a project, and get it posted up there as I go through it. You know, I started doing little odds and ends on it, but I'll get it there. So I think I'm going to get the Bobcat, because I left the bucket on it, and I think I'm going to go ahead and toss some of this stone around. I sprayed a saltwater solution mix in the dog kennel to keep some of that stuff down. So anyway, let me go get the Bobcat and get some of the stone moved around a bit. Want to get working on Peppy, my big Bronco, as well, man. It's been neglected, and I got to get back into the engine, and I got a death wobble up front. You know, I've got hydraulic assist and done all kinds of things. It's got the Dana 60s, and you know, front, rear. Took all that twin beam TTB crap off, and it's badass. I just need to give it some love. That's what happens when you get yourself overextended, man, with stuff you can't afford. You can't pay attention or afford to pay attention to any one given thing with the focus and dedication it deserves, you know. And then you don't get anything done right, but you get a lot of shit done like half-assed, and that just it bothers me, man. It just, I mean, it does, truly. It weighs on me a lot throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. It just weighs on me. All this, my mind, it doesn't allow my mind to chill. Come on, thing, what the hell is going on here? Hold on. I don't know why this thing's not tightening up properly. Anyway, enough of that. So I gotta get this Bobcat out. I think it's in the next bay, but I broke my key off in that door. Yeah, you think somebody that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got, as it is right now without the new garage, I got 9 garage bays. You would think any normal individual that would be plenty, but I guess I'm like my cucumbers. I'm not normal, I guess. Anyway, turkeys were out running amok earlier. Those are some loopy birds, man. Turkeys, they're goofy birds. Things run around out there, across the meadow and the field and all. Just goofy. All right, well, let me fire up my Bobcat. One of the things with the Bobcat done, it's a dual battery, but I have a switch for it as well. Like this thing needs love and attention, the hydraulic pumps. I'm leaving the grapple off of it for the time being because I got to get the rams on it, new seals and stuff, and I don't know what kit used to fix them, so I may just take them off, take them down to the hydraulic shop, take one of them and see if they know what kind of kit I need to do to fix them. Anyway, well, let me get this thing fired up and go move some rock around. Well, I got the big piles distributed into a bunch of little piles around the trees, and I know they look goofy, but because they got so much mulch and, you know, shreddings around them, but it's just the way it goes. I've got piles of this stuff. I still have like a big ass, two big piles, huge piles back there of mulch, better quality mulch than what this stuff was, because this had a lot of leaves and needles mixed in with it. But be that as it may, it's certainly better. And I took a bunch of it and lined kind of where the easement starts, because that always overgrows into our property proper, and it just winds up being a pain in the ass. So you can see I dumped a bunch along there, carried it around there. I'll distribute that out and into there a bit as well, just trying to find holes and sticky points for it. It was mowed out here, and it was so long the last time mowed. Let's just pulling it up. That was all the dead stuff from the last time. I should get that little grass, a little needle rake out just to go through it, kind of stir it up a little bit. Anyway, I think that's about all I'm doing tonight. I got some of the gravel distributed around the garage pads, and I got inside the dog kennel and weed whacked it, and I sprayed it with a salt, a high concentration of salt water. It's not toxic, and it should kill the weeds. We'll see how that turns out. You can see I got to tidy up all these. These are ones that Margot did, because I had a couple of big piles here as well. And this stuff needs to get cleaned up. I got to get that. But you can see I got the rocks somewhat moved out and around the pads here, and so I think I'm going to go shut down for the evening, my friends and friends and family. Let's protect this republic. You know, got to come together. I was really disappointed to see the Texans' actions by not even coming out for the national anthem. That was, talk about, football is supposed to be all this great thing about, in part, about team, you know, team and teammates. Well, on the bigger scale, them not coming out for the anthem is turning their back on the bigger team. If we're going to do anything in this country, we got to do it united. And our colors are the red, white, and blue, the flag, the stars and bars. That's our colors, and that's our song. Differences aside, we got to fix what's broke under those colors. We got to celebrate what's good under those colors. We mourn tragedy under those colors. We celebrate victories. We celebrate a lot of things, not just military victories. I was watching a show last night, night before last, History Channel, the Bolshevik Revolution, you know, Russia. I'm telling you, communism and socialism don't work. Just go look at what Lenin and Stalin did to their people, and you tell me if communism works. Go to China. I've been in China. I spent almost a year in China. And go outside of the cities and see how those people function, and tell me if communism works. You know, socialism, you know, I think we all know that's a failed model. It's non-sustaining. It's a parasitic economic and government model, because it sucks its hosts dry and then it can't sustain itself, so it's got to find new hosts, you know. So you just can't be pawns in other people's games, and that's us, we the people. White, brown, black, yellow, green, purple, red, white, and blue, baby. Those are the colors that matter, red, white, and blue. So anyway, protect this republic. And I think you can see, maybe for 9/11, we put little flags up down the front line of the fence posts, and on the little doggy kennel area over there, got a few flags up there as well. Got a bunch of them out front there.